Hey guys, and welcome to a new video of Bitcoin Edge. Today we'll take another look into the charts, and we probably will start the week with a CME gap. We can see they closed over here, and right now the price is over here. One thing to keep in mind is the EOS 1 futures open in a few hours from now, depending on your location. For me in Europe, it is around midnight. The Dixie is something to keep an eye on as well. We want that thing to go down. And this is what we had as a Saturday. Started over here, came down all the way and pumped back up. Right now what I'm seeing is a little bit of an inverse head and shoulders. This is the head, left shoulder, right shoulder. We came a long way since. We can see fundings and premiums turned negative. That is something we like to see. And it started over here already. Big, longs exited over there. And yeah, from that point on, they had, well, no premiums anymore. That's for sure. On a higher time frame, what can we see? We're on the daily now. Weekly is about to close as well. Maybe let's take a look at the weekly first. And that is a doji. Nothing to worry about. We see those a lot in a bull market. Over here we saw one. This is an engulfing, usually a bearish pattern. Doesn't have to follow through in a bull market. However, we are slowing down. As you can see over here, this stop was only slightly higher than the previous one compared to these stops. So we are slowing down a little bit. Not something, of course, I like to see. Take a look at the daily. We can see this. Depends a bit on which chart you draw it. If you take it on these stops, over here, we held it. Really depends on which chart you draw it. Coinbase is different, Bitfinex is different. But this is Bitmex chart. Back in the day, Bitmex used to be the one to look at. But right now, Bitmex is not that big anymore. So these are the lines I am looking at. And as you can see on a horizontal level, this is a very important area over here. Very high volume area as well. This is the VPVR indicator. It's only you can only use it if you use TradingView Premium, if you pay for TradingView. So this is the big picture I'm looking at. Let's switch. You can, by the way, clearly see those funding dips, and right now we are going low again. It's not shown yet on a daily, but if you go to the hourly, we can see it's totally to the downside again, which means there's perfect reason for us to bounce over here. Look, we had it the exact same thing over here, negative, right now, big negative. So it is time to move back up. Resistance is over here. So I am targeting to the upside. This would be my target around here, 59K. That is what I'm targeting. Like I said, a CME gap coming in. Also, for me, if the EOS 1 futures dump on open, I am closing my long. If it gaps up, I'm keeping my long. Also, if you want that live data, you have to pay for TradingView Premium as well. And then an extra thingy. I must say, Ethereum is holding up compared to Bitcoin quite well over here. They're keeping this level, they're protecting it. Cannot break below it. It's good. It's quite good. This is what I'm seeing. Not something I like to see. We really need to make higher highs over here. Otherwise, this is a bearish pattern. They can test a support many times, but sooner or later, the more tests it gets, the weaker it gets. Leo making new highs. Leo is the exchange coin of Bitfinex, as you guys might know. I'm mega bullish on it. Bitfinex or iFinex, Bitfinex and Tether are gonna buy back 100% of those coins. So yeah, if you want to hold some on spot, I don't like playing altcoins with leverage, but I'm holding a lot spot. Link holding up here quite well. Pattern we can draw for sure this line. I would say something like this. And what they need to do right now is make a higher high. Bullish pattern. The more tests to the upside it gets, the weaker it gets, and the more likely it will break up. Of course, if Bitcoin goes down, there's a big probability for Link to go down as well. Zilliqa. A lot of my followers love this coin. This is what I'm seeing. Higher lows all the time. Looking very healthy. Got a retest over here. Right now, this high was not a lot higher, so it's losing steam a little bit. But this is what I'm seeing. Looking good still. Close below this level over here. Exit. Dot keeps making those higher lows. Looking good over here. Something like this. With those equal highs. Would say around this level. Higher lows, equal highs. Will pop up soon. Chart is very bullish. This is what some people are looking at. EOS. I don't like it myself that much, but I feel like I have to show you guys. Something like this is what some people are looking at. I don't like it at all. No, I'm not telling you guys to trade this. Can be wrong, rather be wrong, but I just don't like it. Fundings. Or fundings, we need to refresh it. Yeah, that looks better. I mean, predicted negative on Bitmex, exactly how we like it. Bybit came down completely. We saw them very high yesterday. I mean, it has to do with liquidity. If everybody's short, if everybody shorts the bottom, everybody already sold. And then we have a lot of liquidity, a lot of stops to run to the upside. And that's exactly what we want. Like, bulls completely got wiped out yesterday. I myself as well. I was bullish at the top yesterday. Big mistake in hindsight. In hindsight, it is always easy. But we saw very high fundings over here. However, sometimes, not always, it doesn't really matter. Especially at the 24K area we saw earlier. Over here we had high fundings. And we just, over here, especially over here, look at it. And we just get pumping through it. And over here, everybody 30K started shorting it. And yeah, if everybody shorts it, you know, that's when you get max fuel. And over here, everybody was long and everybody thought up only. And then you get things like this. Yeah. And then you have to zoom in a little bit, but it gets completely erased. All the bulls get erased. I mean, right now we have the perfect setup. Negative funding. Yeah, discounts. That is really what a rational trader would like. Really good opportunity to long. If you're kind of new to trading, or if you like to have a low leveraged long position and keep it open for a week, let's say, make sure you check out trading futures instead of perps. You do not pay fundings, and instead of paying a high funding when price goes up, you get paid a premium. Yeah, they're available on Bybit. They just launched, I think, last week or 2 weeks ago. And yeah, you don't pay funding. It's basically a lot easier if you trade, well, low leverage. Do not over leverage on futures because they're less liquid. So that means the chart can wick a little bit further than, let's say, perps or spot especially. Also, if you put a stop in, make sure you put that stop on the index. Index usually wicks less high or less low, and you don't get stopped out on a dirty wick. So, little tip. And that's about it for today. I'm bullish. The bottom is in. If you zoom in a little bit, you can see a little bit of an inverse head and shoulders. Head over here, left shoulder, right shoulder. So I'm targeting this level. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Let me know in the comments. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. And yeah, if you're trading small leverage, low leverage, make sure to check out Bybit. The futures, the sign up link is in the video description. It's a rev link, so you help me and you help yourself. And yeah, see you guys again tomorrow.